Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Gamecocks will kick this deep to start us off. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Golden Eagles offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll hand it off. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense.
Switch off.
Everything is off is all I'm telling you.
Oh, okay. I'm on the online game. I'll be making sure.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back in coming up with that conversion.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern Miss. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
Great.
So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them.
Beat almost. And a kick return back. And them niggas are easy motherfucker.
For today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Hand it off for a draw.
Make the tackle.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. And the Golden Eagles are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Great cut there. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The Gamecocks will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week already tells us about integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. And he's finally tackled out at the
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Drill 24.
He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? And he takes it in for the score.
He cheating like shit. That shit was a fucking touchdown first grade. I've been fucking pitched that fucking football.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team
I'm
on
in
the field
drop
now
top
is
Chevy
set to
with
send
the
this one
roof
away.
wide open. Pardon me. My eyes open because I've been drinking and I've been smoking.
The turn begins inside the 10. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Ball handed off.
Wow.
Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Southern Mississippi has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can he make it to the marker?
Let's go. All around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
This one will be fair caught. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First and 10 play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The important third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Golden Eagles offense is on the move now. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Golden Eagles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. There's a shot toward the end zone.
Oh,
try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. He hands it to the back. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Breaks loose at the 40. And they stop it, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Defense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Let's it fly to the wideout. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He pulls in the catch. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Golden Eagles with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score. Southern Mississippi, 28. South Carolina.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? He'll hand it off. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And the Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. And their fair catch is made. A smart decision in rainy conditions like this. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Toss play, running right. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. They got him. It's a sack. The defense will take some momentum to halftime after that one. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Eagles will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And they get him down after the completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Powering through the defender. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here.
Oh, my God.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Spinning out of the tackle. He shreds the tackle.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. They'll make their first down, and that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Launching one to the end zone. Pass falls incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. This quarterback on fire today. Here comes the point after attempt. And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
That makes the score. Southern Mississippi, 35.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the...
And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Hit just as he throws the ball. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway. Smuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense. Oh, he's looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Toss play to the outside. Quick spin on the run. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Gamecocks come to the line and start a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Defense is coming after him. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. The Gamecocks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Again, makes it second in medium. And the tailback's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. Shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Golden Eagles looking to keep this drive moving. Here's a handoff on a counter. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Picks up 6. Brings up second down.
Sticking with the running game. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Now it's second down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new sub. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
42, South Carolina, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to scramble. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down. And the Golden Eagles will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling back and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, anytime you run a drag route, the key is the offensive line giving the quarterback enough time for that receiver to go from one side of the field to the other. And when you have
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to the end zone, and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now the 40, at the 30. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Here's the second down play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense able to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. There's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for game.